So I went to Walmart on a Saturday. I did it. I needed to get a few things, and I also always love exploring what's new in the hair care aisle. And because I really enjoyed using the Dove Serum Intensive Repair Mask, I wanted to see what else they had. And of course, I bumped into the shampoos they had there. So they have their intensive line, and then they have their bond strengthening line. And I wanted to pick up either a shampoo or conditioner after going through the ingredients. And thank you for the recommendation. I'll put you up on the screen here for the conditioner. So there was two different conditioners, and of course, me, like everybody else, I'm thinking, what is the difference between the two of them? I turned them around. The ingredients were pretty similar. Then I did some searches. So in case you're wondering what is good for you, the bond strength or the intensive repair, I'm going to tell you what the differences are in just a couple minutes, and at the end of this video you're going to see what I bought as well, and I'll be testing it right on the channel, and you can see the way it works on my hair in case you have similar hair types. So let's start off with the bond strength. By the way, they look identical. They have the gold cap and that white bottle, and they were both $6.95 Canadian. The focus of the bond strength is strengthening the bonds from everyday sort of wear and tear. From the research I could find, it was basically like you have chemical damage, you have mechanical damage, you have UV damage, you have damage from like aggressive brushing, so on and so forth. Then go for the bond strength. Now the technology I'm reading right from the site is the bioprotein care, and if you haven't seen a long form review of my Dove serum mask, I would definitely recommend that. I'll leave it below where I go through the way these ingredients work together to help really rebuild our broken bonds. So what they're saying here is that the bioprotein care is going to regenerate our hair strength, and then it does that by adding protein strength back to the builders. Okay, so we're trying to get our bonds nice and strong, and it is really ideal for somebody who has your sort of day-to-day wear and tear damage. So if you are even in the maintenance phase, I'd say this is good. If you're in the reparative phase, it may be good, but if you're in the reparative phase, segue into the second product that was there on the shelf, and that's the Dove Intensive Repair. So if you really need to rebuild and just re-strengthen your hair, and all the amino acids due to major damage, like major chemical damage, major mechanical damage, like not your everyday slight damage, you are not in the maintenance phase, you're in the reparative phase, and you really need to strengthen your hair. And the technology for this, they describe it as fiber repair actives that penetrate and reconstruct your broken bond. So just think about this as like reconstructing your hair. So once again, ideal for somebody who has intense damage. So when you're looking at the bottles, think intense repair, you've got the intense damage. And it also says great for somebody who has not only the damage, but significant breakage, which that usually goes hand in hand. And then this one also has a side note for additional benefits. And for additional benefits, it says that it's really going to restore the resilience of your hair. When we think something is resilient, we think it's like super strong, right? So it's going to help with that resilience. And it's also going to help from future damage, according to the site. We all know that there are certain things we should be doing and shouldn't be doing during the reparative phases and maintenance phases, and I've got a ton of videos about that. Not a ton, but definitely a few. I'll add some below. So definitely I wouldn't do whatever I wanted to my hair and then think that this conditioner, in my opinion, would just fix all that. What seems to be the biggest difference between the two guys is one is for like your daily, everyday wear and tear, hair's a little bit damaged, and the second one is if you are really in that reparative phase, then you go for the intense. I purchased the first one, the Bond Strength, and I am going to be trying that out with one of my professional shampoos, and then I'm just going to isolate this variable. So I'm not going to change anything in my routine. I'm going to isolate this variable and see how this conditioner works on my hair. Once again, this is going to put it on all my hair from the bottom up. Okay. And Just side note here, and I'll show you some b-roll of the aisles. I did go through, I quickly skimmed through the shampoos that Dove offers. The matching shampoo to the conditioner I bought has sulfates, and it has the harsh sulfates. Now I have been researching sulfates because I'm producing a video on the main sulfates we see in our shampoos and sulfate alternatives, and I did all this research because I have an ultra sensitive scalp and I cannot use sulfates. They're really uncomfortable for me. I get like itchy scalps. It's really uncomfortable for me. So this matter is super important to me. While I was there, I did find a sulfate free shampoo. Okay, it says 0 sulfates. I turned it around right away to read the ingredients, and the cleansing agents were the ones that I have been studying with regards to alternatives to sulfates, and I did not purchase it, but when I do purchase that, I will let you guys know how it goes. I'll do like a demo on camera. That was about $9.95 Canadian dollars, and I'm probably going to be picking that up at some point, but right now I'm going to stick with my professional shampoos, and I'm going to be trying the Dove conditioner tomorrow because tomorrow is hair wash day, and we'll see together what it does with my hair. Inquiries always welcome below, and I'll see you in the next one.